all four Lego movies ranked. Alright, guys, starting off with number 4. It's the Lego Movie 2, and I'm gonna go out and say straightly why I do not like this movie. I had totally better expectations. I'm gonna be like, this movie is awesome. What we have is all the Lego characters, other than Emmett, get kidnapped, and then there's this guy named Rex who pops up, who is actually Emmett's future. How does that even make sense? And it sort of makes sense though, because they look almost exactly the same, just different clothes, different hairstyle. They both have dot eyes, the same shade of brown hair. So because of that, I guess it's reasonable. But I don't like this film because they totally take the twist. They almost call Emmett a bad guy because Rex is a bad guy. He's like, no, I don't want to be you. And then, so Rex is really a villain, and he doesn't really turn into a good guy, like, again, how the gang originally intended him to be, until he dies. I'm like, come on. What story is that? And I'm so disappointed with this movie. I say nothing when I walk out of the theater. And on to number 3, which I'm pretty sure I can say better things about. It's the Lego Batman movie. Now, I'm going to go ahead and say the number 1 reason I don't like this movie is because it's been done before. Like, basically every Batman movie that is released has this story. Batman is a bachelor, nerdy guy. He's just a superhero, but at the same time he's just mad, and then all these other characters pop up, Robin, Alfred, I don't know, who cares, and then they're just trying to make him a better guy, and by the end of the movie he is a better guy. I mean, that's basically every Batman movie that comes out, and so no. But I do like the action, the suspense, the thing that keeps you in the theater because you want to know what happens next. Yes, that is what I like in a movie. Alright, going on to number 2. It's the Lego Movie. Oh man, I love this film. Everything is awesome. And it's so good. Emmett is just a super positive guy. I love his attitude. I just love everything about this movie. Even Planty, how he acts like everything in his house is alive and he greets it. That's just hilarious. But it intimidates automatically that since he's talking to inanimate objects, that he's lonely and that he doesn't really have friends, even though he thinks he does at the point of those construction workers. But it's only making the story better as it goes on, and I think it's genius. We have like a billion cameos in one movie. With like you got The Hobbit, The Lord of the Rings, Unikitty, Batman, and then the whole thing's just genius. I'm sure they may have took too many cameos, which the other Lego movies didn't necessarily need to survive. But I just love it so much. And because of those cameos and the whole storyline in general, that's why I love it. And then going on to number 1, my absolute favorite, the first Lego movie. I mean, what am I saying? The Lego Ninjago movie. This was my all-time favorite Lego movie because I feel like Lloyd, he's such a good guy, but his father is so evil, so everyone's hating him, and then they forget that verse in the Bible: the sin of the father is not the sin of the son, and vice versa. But they totally forget that. They ignore it until they don't exactly mention it. But then these people, after having Lloyd gone for an hour and 10 minutes past in half, they realize this and they start to treat Lloyd better. And then Garmadon just lightens up and he's a better guy now. And the only thing I don't like is it makes it basically impossible for it to get a sequel because of that. But otherwise, just totally all about this film. It's just so fantastic, so perfectly crisp to perfection written that it just simply couldn't be better than if you left it the way it was. I think it's so funny. Garmadon's actually hilarious for being a villain. He reminds me of Al the Chicken Man from Toy Story 2. And it's just so good, and I just love it. So remember, this ranking isn't necessarily right. It's just my opinion. Hey, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have a great day. Bye.